Oates is someone who is not a bad writer when it comes to doing something where the ideas are supplied by someone else. I did a show on poetry translation recently. I'll give you a good metaphor. I asked a guy named Edward Snow, who's known along with Stephen Mitchell as one of the two best Rilke translators. And I asked him, I told him about my encounter almost 20 years ago with Stephen Mitchell, where I asked Mitchell, after seeing a book of poems that he had published that were just at best mediocre, they were technically okay, but they had absolutely nothing. They were emotionally and philosophically dead because he didn't have the demiurge of Rilke behind him. In a very similar way, someone like Joyce Carol Oates is a competent writer. She can string sentences together. She knows that when you're doing a story, whether it's a story she's writing for a national magazine, reportage, or whether it's a short story, or whether it's a novel, she knows that should not climax the book more than 90% in. But she's absolutely incompetent, totally unskilled with wordplay. I reviewed, I think, a couple of her books, and you look at her short stories, all of her short stories end in cliches. Uh, uh, T.C. Boyle is sort of the male equivalent of Joyce Carol Oates in this fashion, in that she, like he, just cannot get anything unique. If you were to go through all of Oates' writing, and I've read much of her reportage, a lot of her short stories, a little bit here and there of her longer fiction, there's nothing there. There's no there. There's no overarching Joyce Carol Oatesness.